The fifth Pymetric game is the card game. This game is measuring two intrinsic traits, methodicalness and risk strategy. In this game, you start with $2,000. You are then presented with 4 decks of cards and are asked to draw 80 cards. Whenever you draw a card, you'll receive either a reward or a loss. Each deck has different characteristics, which determine the amount. Some provide small wins and losses, and others larger ones. Your task is to accumulate as much money as possible, but bear in mind the game is measuring your strategy and how you evaluate each deck. Let's have a look at the game. As we can see, our total money is displayed in the top left. We see 4 decks, and when I click on one, we see the top card which either gives us money or takes it away. The first task is to find patterns and rules for each deck, meaning we have to experiment randomly as we have no rules or logic behind it. To understand each deck, I'm taking a few cards from each deck to try to find a pattern and develop a strategy. I see that this deck offers the best risk-reward balance, so now that I've identified this, I'm going to stick with this deck. Losing money to losses is part of the game and shouldn't cause you to switch strategies. But if you notice your deck has shifted unfavorably, meaning you're losing more than you're gaining, don't hesitate to reevaluate and adapt your strategy. This flexibility demonstrates your ability to take new information and learn accordingly, much like the first Pymetric game, Balloons. Now each of the 4 decks has different characteristics, representing different profiles. First, we have to experiment to find out which is which. Then, we have to decide which is best for us and align it with our desired goal or desired position. One of the decks is for high-stake players. It offers high rewards along with high risks. People consistently choosing this deck tend to have a high risk tolerance. They are comfortable in volatile situations and are perfect for industries like venture capital, investment banking, and entrepreneurship, as they show decisive action and a willingness to take risks for potential significant gains. Another deck is for calculated risk takers. It offers reasonable gains and is designed for people that will take risks when necessary, but are cautious when doing so. These individuals weigh the pros and cons before making a decision and are suited for strategic roles where you must balance innovation and reliability. Examples of these roles are research and development, product management, and business development. The third deck is called the Safe Investor. It offers lower rewards but minimizes the chance of receiving a significant loss. If you're drawn to this deck, you likely prioritize stability and security, opting to mitigate risk over potential rewards. Positions that align to this style are operations, administration, and most of the financial industry. The final deck is the Balanced Approach. This deck blends risk and safety, offering small gains with low potential for losses. If you're drawn to this, you can take risks, but place high value on minimizing losses. This fits well in jobs like marketing and project management, where you have to balance creativity with practicality. This game has no right strategy and is highlighting your natural tendencies. You can use this game to find out which position fits your personality, or adapt yourself to fit a role. For example, if you gravitate towards a high stakes deck, you should consider roles in trading and investing. Alternatively, if you are applying for a role in investing, practice the strategy that leans towards the high stakes deck. Beyond methodicalness and risk strategy, this game showcases your learning ability and adaptability to evolving patterns. Each decision shares the story of you. So bear in mind, the game is measuring a lot of stuff, all incubating together to understand you.